What up? What up? What up? How's everybody doing? Sorry I haven't posted anything for I don't know, maybe 3 weeks or something. You know, first of all, it's been raining here a lot, which you can tell. It's starting to rain today. And then holidays, and then being broke from holidays. So those are my excuses. But today I'm actually gonna be spray painting my helmet. I know in the couple of last videos I was saying that I was gonna spray paint my motorcycle, which I still am. I just wanted to do my helmet. So I'm gonna spray paint that. It's gonna be golden, like a sparkly gold, sky blue, and primer gray, because I forgot to get a third color, so I'm just gonna do the primer as the outline of the flames. And then I also have a paint booth that I made. Well, not really made, but it's a huge cardboard box that I got from work. And I built a stand to go in the middle from side to side, and I also built another stand to hold the helmet. I'm hoping it works. I haven't even tried it yet, so this is gonna be an all-day thing, definitely. So yeah, right now I'm heading to Home Depot to get I think some Scotch-Brite, I think some gloves, and I think a respirator, like a mask or something, so I don't, get high off my own supply. But this is definitely going to help me to understand more of how to paint and how to sand and the primer, the clear coats, and all that stuff. So that's what I'm hoping this will let me do, and I could get even more excited about painting my motorcycle. And hopefully it doesn't rain like this, but I'm still going to do it, because you want the paint cans not cold. You want them a little bit warm or somewhat certain temperature for them to spray well. So I'm hoping this doesn't affect it. But alright, I'll see you in a bit. I'm going to Home Depot, and see you back in the house. Hey, what's up? So I got back from the Home Depot. I picked up 2 things that I needed, and I'm gonna be showing you everything I'm gonna use for my helmet, which is a lot, but a lot of the stuff is gonna get reused for the Sportster that's gonna get spray painted. So I'm gonna try to go through everything and then show you the setup outside of the big box. But here it goes. So here we got this, and I built all this stuff. So this is a metal frame piece that actually it's gonna go inside the box, and you'll be able to see that next when you see the box inside. This is gonna be kind of a shelf where I could put stuff on there and spray paint on it. And this is made out of aluminum, so it's literally, this probably weighs maybe a pound just because of these brackets. So what's gonna sit on there is gonna be this. It's a 2x4 piece, and it swivels, so I could put the helmet on there, which I'm gonna have to find a piece or something. Oh, it might be able to just go like that. Cool. And then I could just swivel around, spray paint it, and then keep it at a spot that I want. I'll figure out, like, I'll put something here to stop it, but yeah, so I could check it all and not have to touch everything. So I built that. So yeah, okay, now to the products. Okay, so right here we got one of the custom paints, or custom cans, but it's custom paint. It's a base sky blue, super good. And this is the Sparkle Pearl Fire Gold, it's super small. And then I got the primer fast drying anti-angle spray, so got that for the primer. I don't know what color it is. I'm hoping it's gray, because the cap is gray. So that's actually going to be my my flame lining right there that I'm going to use. And I also got some Perfect Match. I was going to get the 2K, but right now I think the 2K on Amazon is $30. And I watched some review on this, and this one actually works really well with gas, and it's actually the best. So I decided to buy this instead of $30 can. So I'll probably buy the $30 can when I actually do my Sportster tank. Got some alcohol to clean the helmet off. I think I already said this, but got some gloves. Got that 3M Scotch tape. I got the Husky hobby knife. I should have got more blades, but hopefully this saves me. I got the Line precision tape, which I'm not going to use. This is 1/16, which is too small for the flames. So I went out to this store called, I think, Coast Airbrushing. I think it's Coast Airbrushing. down in Anaheim, man, they got a lot of good stuff there. And this is their 1/8 fine line. You could tell it's a little bit bigger, so I'm gonna be using that. And then I got the the stripping pad right here for the helmet, and then I got 800 grit for wet or dry, and I also got 400 grit wet or dry sandpaper, microfiber cloth for putting the rubbing alcohol, and also got the tack cloth to take off any dust or any fine particles, like it says right there. So this is basically everything I'm going to use, and then I'm going to show you the box setup right now. Alright, so I got the little paint booth up. So here it is. It's a big cardboard box. It's 6 feet tall. I'm 6 feet tall, so my head does scrape on it, but so that metal piece is going to go across right here. I'm hoping it fits. And then on top, that's when I'm going to have the helmet holder, I guess. So how to be right here, spray painting it, turning it. So these are stabbed in through the box, and then I also put this bungee cord to keep the box tight because it is cut from the bottom. This is going to be the setup. The first thing I'm going to do is actually start sanding the helmet, and I'm going to be using the 3M stripper pad. But yeah, here it is, all sanded. You can tell it's a little dull in some areas. Some of it's kind of hard to sand because you could tell they have these, like, you know, ridges right here. And but besides that, the hard parts were like right in between there. Okay, so it's all finished being taped. You could tell. I feel like I did a pretty good job. There's some parts down here on the chrome finish. So that took me a while actually. I only plugged up these vents. Okay, so I covered these up right here. I didn't cover these up, didn't cover these up, and didn't cover these up because, well, this is mostly for me to learn how to paint. I don't wear this helmet on long rides. This is more just my fun helmet, going to the store, going to work helmet. So yeah, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it out there, clean it with some alcohol, and then do the first coat. So the first coat is gonna be with this primer right there. So I believe it's gray. So shake it up, and then I'll see you out there. It's kind of cold today. I'm gonna say lower 60s, but I think the can should be fine. All right, couple of test sprays over here. All right, I'm turning back. Kind of doing like a light dusting. At first. I just did kind of like a light dusting coat on top. Yeah, I'm gonna do a heavy coat, and then I'm gonna sand it, and then I'm gonna start doing my flames with my tape. And yeah, that's about it. So I'm gonna give this 10 minutes to dry out, and then I'll put my next coat. Okay, sorry about that. The mic went out for some reason. But this is 3 to 4 coats of primer right here. Came out amazing. And the next step I did was to start doing my flames. A big tip is basically just do not stretch the tape. You could probably give it a little bit of stretch, but if you stretch it out a lot, it will try to it will pull itself back. And when you're taping, that's a no-no. So you could tell the bottom came out pretty good. I actually like the bottom a lot. Okay, so now I'm done with the lining. You could tell I did the lining on the side and I did the top piece. Came out pretty good. But I'm gonna start taping off the blue part, because the flames in the inside are gonna be gold, and then the outside is gonna be sky blue. So I'm taping the flames off. Yes, I'm taping the flames off right now, and I'll show you how that looks afterwards. The flames in the inside are going to be gold, and then the outside is going to be sky blue. So I'm taping the flames off. This is a voiceover tip. Definitely use lighter masking tape. Don't use dark masking tape where you won't be able to see your lines where you are supposed to cut. Use lighter masking tape, which I did later on, and it went by so much faster and it worked way better. So try that out. Thank you. Okay, so here I am. I'm still working on it, but you can tell what's gonna get painted. I only have got this side done, so I still got to finish the bottom right here, and then finish these. Once that happens, I'm gonna go straight to the paint, because it is 3 o'clock and it gets dark around 4:20, 4:30. So wish me luck. Alright, sorry for the voiceover. Mike is just acting up, so I'm hoping I could even finish this video. So here's the gold. It's a sparkling gold, and I'm gonna start doing the first spray. The first spray, when I did this, I actually thought it wasn't even gonna get picked up because it was so light, and the gold was barely noticeable. If you can tell in the video, you can barely see the gold on there. I think I did the whole can, but it took me, I think it was maybe 5 coats of this. So it took a while for the paint to actually accumulate and you could start seeing it. But definitely a good product. Just wish it was a lot thicker. Okay, here on this clip, it's the 4th coat, and you can really start seeing it build up. You can see the gold shining when it hits the light a certain way, so I was happy at this point. I still wish it was thicker. Okay, so here's the first actual I took off the blue tape, or the scotch tape, and I'll tell you where it messed up. Oh, right here. So these parts, these actually pulled back the green fine line tape. So that one I fixed, but I'm gonna cut it on these ends right here. Cut it and then add a new strip. That one as well. But the tape did leave a bunch of, as you can tell, like the tape left a lot of residue. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I'm gonna try to clean it with the rubbing alcohol, but that might actually take off the paint. So I do not know. Yeah, so you have to fix these because these keep on coming up, and so yeah, just taped it all off. Yeah, it's kind of crooked in some parts, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and paint it. I got work in like 20-30 minutes, so I'm gonna try to get 2 coats on it and let it dry, and hopefully it turns out well. And then tomorrow morning I'll do the clear coat. All right, so I'm gonna put the coat on here. This is base sky blue, and I'm hoping it stays on there for 2 coats, and then I'm gonna let it dry overnight, and then do a clear coats tomorrow, sand it, last clear coat, and then hopefully I'll be able to buff it out, get some buffing compound. But yeah, we'll see how this color goes on there. So, all right. Get that light coat on there. I think this is the 4th coat. It's probably gonna be the last coat because I gotta go to work. So here goes. All right, well, here it is after the paint job. You can kind of tell that sky blue actually came out pretty good. You can still see a lot of the marks that were left by the tape, but not as bad. I know the clear coat is really gonna show that up, so I'm gonna take off the tape and I'll show you how it looks afterwards. I know this light doesn't do it quite the justice, but as you can tell how I wanted to do it. It's 2 different colors. But there's so much, like right there messed up. There's a couple spots I messed up. I don't know, I'm thinking about up here, messed up right there, right here, that's where the tape started peeling back. So doesn't look too bad. Looks pretty cool. I'm thinking about just getting a black black paint marker and filling in these lines black, or I might just leave it like this. I'm not too sure because you can't really tell the separation unless you're really close, so I might do that. I'll think it over and then probably do it on Thursday and finish it up. So and on Thursday I'll give you guys a view of it in the sunlight, in the daytime, so you guys can see it a little bit better. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, so here's the helmet with some daylight. As you can tell, you kind of see it, but I'm thinking about painting it with a Sharpie. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. We'll have a paint marker. So, alright, so I'm gonna keep the bottom like this. This is how it came out. But the top I actually messed up, and I try to paint the messed up lines black, and well, it came out ugly, especially over here, messed up. So what I did is I lined. I used the green tape, the green vinyl tape, to go inside the gold because I want to keep some of the gold. I trying to save the helmet, and I'm happy I did this on the helmet before I did my motorcycle, because to be honest, I would have screwed up so many times. I'm gonna try to make this one a little bit thicker. And then up top, if you saw the last clip, I fixed it. I got some of the gold still in there, and I just did smaller flames So, but if you get close enough, yeah, you can see all that right there. You can see all the other paints that got covered up. Alright, so I'm gonna let you know with this voiceover. I got this Dupla color, I believe, perfect match, clear coat gloss, like a high gloss, and it did not work, man. You could tell it's kind of glossy on there, but it was pretty like not shiny, and the coats weren't thick. I definitely screwed up with that. I actually had to use a different clear coat, which you'll see, but don't use this one. This one's didn't work well for me. Definitely when I do the motorcycle, I'm gonna do the 2K clear coat. But yeah, the Dupla color perfect match didn't work for this helmet. All right, so it's literally been a week since I started this project, and I just sanded it right now. It's still messed up. It's not gonna be perfect. Definitely not gonna be perfect, but it's definitely smoother now that I sand it. So I sanded it with the pad, the sanding pad, and also 800 grit sandpaper. And so I was using the perfect match. It just didn't work that well, man. It said high gloss, dries quickly, easy to use. I don't know. It wasn't even high gloss to me. So I got this right here, the 1K clear extreme gloss, and I got it at the AutoZone for I think it was $15. So, and it says UV protectant, gasoline resistant, scratch resistant. So we're gonna go with that, and I'm gonna give this thing a couple coats. And I think the helmet is finally done. Put the last clear coat, and that's it. That's it. No more. Let me see. But you can tell it's pretty shiny. You know, there might be some messed up spots, which are right there. Some stuff accumulated. Messed up right there. But it's not bad. Alright, there it is. Nice and shiny. Better than that other stuff. But there's a lot of flaws, like I said, and probably all my other clips. Definitely messed up on this. I fell a couple times. Definitely messed up on this. You'll see you already saw the video of how I saved this part. So I'm happy I did this on my helmet before I went on my motorcycle. I'm gonna post some pictures up on my Instagram, and hopefully people like it. You know, I kind of like the colorway. I had never seen one like this, but you know, it's just something fun. And it's a helmet that I had for a while that I only use it just to cruise. So if you have any questions or any advice for me, or thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.